Hey, damsel, did you buy the machine yet? The Rife machine?
No, I never got around to it. I was too busy moving. But I have a friend that uses one, the one that I was talking about, the model. He's used it for years. Actually, he's an ex-NASA employee. You may have seen him on somebody like, the Taboo. I think Taboo Conspiracy had him on. His name's Jesus Freak Computer Geek. You can always contact him and talk to him directly about these things. He's the big one in the machines that I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has a website, but he also has a YouTube channel if you're looking for Jesus Freak Computer Geek.
Can you link can you post a link if you have it?
Of the channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me get it.
Oh, sweet. Thank
I know
you.
where that's at too. He covers all kinds of topics. And he is a FEer, of course, at this point. And he's actually been to Antarctica, so he actually talks about how he never saw a sun, even though it was always twilight 24/7 at one point. And he worked outside on the communications. I guess he did satellite communications. Actually, huge inventions of how supposedly they set it up down there. So he went to the North Pole and South Pole. Interesting guy. Let's see, where is he down? A lot of his stuff is Bible teaching, but you can talk to him. He will respond. And I think he has his link to his website, which he will respond there as well. And he has a huge website that covers lots of topics. And what else? What else do I know about him? Every once in a while, though, he does do interviews and stuff where he's talked about his experiences. But on his website, for sure, he talks about all this stuff. Let's see, share the channel. There's one of his channels. I can't remember if he's still on his same first channel or if he's on a new one. It's got at least 2 channels, it looks like.
Hello. Anybody out there?
We're out here.
Perfect. Well, this seems like a good time. I know I'm 2 minutes late, so I apologize. But if we can
Let me guess. Gold and silvers? Precious metals?
say precious metal takeover. So, welcome to the Precious Metal Takeover. I'll be your host for today. Redford Bear. So this is where the silver, gold plus take over the live stream, and we get to answer all of your questions. So let's see. Oh, Roger, are you there? If you are, if you could put a ping out to everybody, that'd be great. Let's see if he's around.
Put that in here real quick. Somebody wanted this. So here's that channel. I'm posting Jesus Freak Computer Geek. This is his alternate channel. He goes under the same name for his primary. It's not number 2 though, but that would give you a reference.
And who is this guy?
Okay, so he's an ex-NASA employee who's a flat earther.
Oh,
he works with a Rife type machine, and somebody was asking, since I knew some things about current technology through this man.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, I clicked on the link. I'll check that out later.
Yeah, he's a flat earther. He's actually been on Taboo Conspiracy videos for telling about the supposed 24-hour sun, since he actually went to Antarctica and the North Pole. Extensive visits outdoors.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm
For
gonna
NASA.
actually watch that. Yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, I am logged in. I'll add it.
So he has a website, link to his website, and he'll give more details. And he'll also respond. But yeah, Taboo has covered him. I can't remember what video it was that he talked about. He did a whole interview about his whole history, his time at NASA, how he came to Flat Earth at one point. With Karen B. It was actually Karen B. and Brian Stavely that did the interview.
Oh, okay. So it would have been on their show then too.
Yeah, they all covered him. They're all friends. They talk a lot.
I'm just gonna see. Well, we'll do the. Do you want to answer the question then today, damsel medic?
What's the question?
Well, it was a last minute question. I did have some help. So, if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think that they need to hear, what would it be, and why do you think that it is important to share that information with them?
My biggest message was that you've been lied to about everything. I think that would be my biggest message, because if I could wake people up to being lied to, maybe they would start to really look and think. That would have to be one of the things I would do. I'd just talk about how the government and the people in charge have lied about everything and divided us because of it. And that there's also a creator because of that. Everything is the opposite. Or pretty much. I mean, everything.
Right.
But you should look at everything. Question everything.
That you should. I'm just checking to see. Is there
Yeah, I'd probably
anything
do a
else
speech.
specific? Like, how would you start it? Even just start something.
Well, nowadays it's been really easy. I've already been doing some activism for Flat Earth. The Flat Earth is really easy to talk about now because of the, let's just say the CB thing has made it people more open and willing and not laughing. And usually that's a big enough lie that if you can bust through that, people will start looking at everything and considering. So I've actually used that personally to reach a lot of people so far in the last several months, actually, and even the last couple weeks.
No, that's awesome. That's really good.
Yeah, it's really interesting. People are way more open. In 2014, when I tried to share this, I got laughed at, told I was crazy. That doesn't happen as much anymore.
Yeah, that's really good. I know that there has been, a little bit of a change just to be able to have these conversations with people. But yeah, I still don't usually force the flat earth thing. I usually test the water with something else just to see see if they can handle
Usually it's the CV that comes up. And when that comes up, it usually goes into something and it just, you can ask some questions, especially if it gets into too much argument over politics. I won't go there. So sometimes gently open. But yeah, I'll test the waters a little bit. But even then, it seems a lot easier than it used to be. A lot easier.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, even some of my close friends seem certain things. They're definitely more open-minded, and they'll make comments that they never used to make about certain things. But the flat Earth though seems to be a tough one though for people. Even just talking about, like, I usually will like make a comment about like a planet or space just to see, right, how they react. Usually they're like,
See, I
"What do
don't
you
usually
mean
go that
space is
route.
fake?"
See, I don't even go that far that quickly. I usually go with, tell me about what you've seen so far on your walks. And what do you see out your door? And how do you experience this place? I try to get it from their ground level view and start there. And if they kind of say, well, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm really careful about going right to space because that's an emotional reaction that people have because they've been so indoctrinated and they have so much fantasy involved in it that their emotions are really tied in tightly. But if you talk about their world just outside their door, or when they've been out the ocean, or when they've watched certain things, or when they've flown, things like that. Usually, if I open gently with those kind of things, or just make questions, ask good questions on those kind of base levels without going directly to space. Yeah. And then I can go into the science of gas laws a lot of the time. That seems to help because a lot of people understand air pressures and things naturally. Because, everybody fills their tires up and people have scuba dived and or have been on oxygen in, the hospital. So people understand that concept more naturally than a lot of things. So kind of get into that and just kind of go that way. But yeah, I try to go real slow, ground level, their level of knowledge, because that's the only way it seems to work. If you surround them with too much science talk, slam them with too much stuff, then they go into overload very quickly. You can't hear it.
Yes. Yep. And I think that was my mistake with one of my friends. I did that a couple of years ago. I made the mistake of saying space was fake. And then the other day, actually, it's kind of funny that you're talking about that as well, because I did actually kind of do that because I didn't go from like the whole perspective of like, oh yeah, space is fake. I'm like, why don't we question these things, right? As we're sitting outside staring at the moon, I'm like, what do you think the moon really is, right? And she was more
from their point of
receptive.
view.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and even just her being really into science and whatnot, like she was more responsive to that and did actually say that, yeah, it's just all agreed upon, right? That's basically
Right.
what it is.
And
Somebody says it, put it in a textbook, and here we are.
Yeah, that's what I do a lot of times. It's actually, how do you know that's true? A lot of times I just do the question things a lot, and that starts the conversation going. And then I keep asking those kinds of questions so that they will think about it rather than just me tell them what I know. Because then it just sounds like me running off a road of stuff.
Right. I know, because like the passion, right? And we're just like, go, we gotta get them. But yeah, change the approach.
Oh, and I've had to learn to slow my roll because I like to do that. I mean, I have that ability to do a witsit.
Right. Yes. And
Huey, if I really want to.
Yeah. Pick the situation for sure.
Yeah. Now, if I'm debating a anti-flat earther, no, that's a whole different ballgame. That's because they are opposition on purpose. They are there to argue for their model. They have something invested. And so that's a different thing. But when it's people that are just normal people trying to figure out their world, you got to get down to their level.
Yes. And I think that's part of it too, is figuring out and I think talking to like even, C and different, younger people, they respond differently to things. And it's, know your audience is a big one, and how you're going to
That's what they told us in school. You got to know your audience.
Yep.
And you change for your audience because that's what you have to do. I'm not going to talk to a group of scientists the same way I talk to my patients. I'm just not going to do it. It's not going to be effective. So, but yeah, it's hard sometimes to slow that roll because I do. I admit I really like this subject. I'm passionate. What can I say? I love it.
Well, that's awesome. And I do too. I'm going to just see if Tobik, I believe that's how you say your name. Are you there? You're VC verified. Let's see if you want to unmute. Nope.
No answer?
No answer. Nobody's there. That's okay. We'll see. Oh, Nick just has a listening pass. I think that's about it. This other guy is deafened. All right. Okay, we'll go back to the question. Even though I know it is a Okay. That is, yeah. Okay. So maybe we'll change the question then too, because it is kind of obvious too. I know people will pick flat Earth. I know you went with the whole lying.
Well, because that's what it is. It's all about a lie. It is. So the lie is the lie, whether it be about this or anything else. It's about questioning everything. Everything you've been taught needs to be questioned. Everything.
Yes, I agree. 100%. Is there anybody else that wants to jump up and answer the question, or should I call on people? Old dude said that's an easy question, but I don't know.
It is an easy question.
I know it kind of is, but it's a conversation going, right? He's good with the hypothetical questions, and that's his thing, and I'm not good with coming up with those.
Yeah. Hey, what's your question, old dude? Let's see your question. I'd love to see what he comes up with.
I know, old dude.
What's the question?
My question.
Don't complain. Come up with better.
I just like complaining about things. You guys normally set the most impossible questions between heaven and hell. You can't choose the easy version of. You give me a really, really easy choice today.
Isn't that nice, though, to have a break?
Yeah. See what happens when Redford Bear picks the question.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and it's
breaking strain today.
It's easy for everyone to answer as well from the Globe side as well. I kind of like it for that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna repeat the question because Unicorn Nipples missed it. So, if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be, and why do you think it's important? And we'll leave flat Earth off the table, so it has to be something else. Yeah.
There's a twist.
Does that make it a little harder? Not so easy? Yeah, I know. We tweak them. We tweak the questions as we go. Sometimes we make up the rules. It's fine.
That a certain genocide didn't actually occur.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a good one. So why do you think that's important?
Key question.
Because we'll keep the conversation going. I think that was Kai 44. Why do you think that's important for them to know that?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, so why do you think that's important? That's the second part of the question. Why do you think that's important to tell people that?
Well, I mean, in my mind, flat Earth is probably the most important thing, but something like that would be more of a... I mean, that would be like a domino effect, as opposed to, saying any other conspiracy. Something like the one I mentioned before kind of opens other things up.
Perfect. That's awesome. That's a good answer. Thank you for participating. Appreciate it. Who else do we have that wants to jump in and answer? Anybody? Says who? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Would you like to answer the question today?
Yeah, I've been sitting here thinking about it. So I'm glad that you took flat Earth off the table. If there had to be one topic that you could do a TED Talk on and the whole world had to listen, I think it would be, because see, like flat Earth or that one particular genocide are all facets or aspects of something that is like the ultimate goal. These types of things, right? The idea is,
you're roboting for me, says who?
Yeah, you're roboting.
Is it real bad?
Oh, you're back. You're back now, though. That was clear.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay. That's to change locations. It's fine. So.
Oh no! Go back to where you were. You're back roboting.
Hello,
Oh, hey.
mic check.
Yep.
Okay. So, anyways, I'll start over. The flat Earth and the genocide are all facets or symptoms of a much deeper issue, which is how is truth actually manifested? What is truth? So, if there was going to be a TED talk or a speech given to the world and they had to listen to it, it would be how do you actually verify every idea that's fed to you through whatever source of media you take it in from. So I think it would have to be, how do you validate what you've been told, right? That would be the most important thing, because
I like it.
you could
That's
Yeah.
very good.
That is great.
the idea with flat Earth is that you are opening people's eyes to the fact that they've been lied to about something really big. And of course, that always leads to other things. So why don't we just apply that to everything, right? So just get them the general idea that you need to verify everything that you take in, no matter what the source. I don't care if it's from church, I don't care if it's from media, I don't care where it's from. It has to be validated, or at least it has to be reasonably plausible, right? And even in that case, it's still, there's a belief still attached to that. So anyway, and then what was the second part of the question?
So why do you think that is important? Which I think you kind of
Well,
already answered, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if we don't live in deceit anymore, right? If the entire world no longer is able to be deceived, then that's like 95% of our problems. So anyway, that's how I would
Critical
probably go about
thinking skills.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to do that. I think they don't teach critical thinking in schools. I learned it from my
No.
parents.
yeah.
Don't let your slaves think critically. Jeez.
You don't want to give them
It's
the power to
dangerous.
overthrow you? How dare you?
Oh no. And maybe that's what we should call ourselves,
CRT.
critical thinkers rather than flat earthers. We're critical thinkers.
Yeah, I think so too. I tend to, I don't like, I just, the labeling, right, of it, because whatever. But yeah, I prefer to think that way as well. Oh, hey, C. Maybe C's going to join us. We do have actually a new person here. Oh, did they just leave? Giga Chad. Oh, they must have just left. I'll ping them and see if they want to come back.
I don't think you should trust any source that also. I also don't think you should trust any source that claims it's an independent fact checker or anything like that. Because everyone is biased.
Of course, everyone's biased.
Oh, yes, definitely. Welcome, C. Hello. If you're there. He might be getting coffee.
I'm here.
Oh, hey.
I just rolled out of bed. I set 3 alarms and I slept past them.
That's okay. Have some coffee if you're able to, and then you can.
I'm really embarrassed. So
No.
Why?
No, it happens. Like, my goodness.
I haven't
It's Saturday.
I just haven't been getting enough sleep lately. Every
Yeah.
single day I've been getting like 80 minutes of sleep, and today was the first day I slept for like 8 hours.
Well, that's good.
Still
You-
haven't
you
caught up
need
if that's
sleep.
true.
Yeah, you need to eat. I mean, you can stay up and then go to bed after again. I think you need more sleep still.
I was going to say, you must need it.
Yeah.
Man, it's not good, see?
You can probably hear it in my voice.
Oh, yeah. I can hear it.
I'm like really, really tired. But the show must go on. So sorry for being like 25 minutes late. I'm really happy you're able to hold the fort, you know?
Of course. It's a team effort.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, we do have a question. I can ask it, but then we also have Giga Chad here that just got checked in, and I believe they have some questions about
Oh, okay.
the shape of the earth. So maybe we'll get to him first if he wants to unmute.
Sorry.
No, all good.
No, I haven't any questions. So.
Oh, well, I just want to welcome you to the server. I understand that you just got
Yeah,
checked
thanks.
in, right?
Yeah.
And how
That's
did you
right.
find us?
I have a friend, Gladamarco, and he said that this server was pretty good, and yeah.
Awesome. So have you been looking into Flat Earth, or have you had any discussions around that before?
No, not really. I'm really new to this flat Earth community.
Oh, okay.
It was like a few months ago.
A few months ago. Oh, okay. So how did
Yeah.
you happen to come across that, and what have you been looking into?
I have seen some few videos in YouTube, and then that interested me. My friend Gladamarco was a flat earther, so he told me that I also could be one. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good that you're looking into these things and questioning them. So did you just want to listen, or did you want us to go through some things with you? Or what
So
would you like to
I just wanted to listen.
Okay. Okay. So right now we're doing a show called Precious Metal Takeover. So we have a theme. It just runs for 2 hours. So it runs from 12 to 2 Central. So it is a little bit of a different setup for this 2 hours versus the normal live stream. But yeah, you're welcome to join in to the conversation at
thanks.
any time. No problem. Welcome. Okay.
Be-
So
I was just gonna say, be sure to look at the resources at the bottom. I also have a MP3 clip called Flat Earth in 55 Seconds if you're interested. So if you want resources, let us know.
Okay.
So we also have Gladamarco here. Are you there? You are VC verified. I believe you can unmute your mic. Okay, maybe not. Well, see, our question today is, it's not a hypothetical because I'm not good with those types of questions. So we came up with, if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think it's important? And we've removed Flat Earth. You can't talk about that.
Actually, it's really similar to the president question, but I like it a lot because not everyone got to answer the question from last week. So I like it a lot because it gives people a chance to answer that, because that's actually one of my favorite questions that we've come up with. Or wait,
Yeah.
was it? Oh, right. It was like, well, you do. No, I'm thinking of the Elon Musk question, and then what you do as president on the. Yeah, the last two we've come up with are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So considering this is like the first question you've come up with on your own, I think you've done really well.
I had help. I did. I can't check out.
Who helped you?
Elisha helped me.
Oh, Elijah.
He joined in the VC.
Wait, Elijah or Elisha?
Elisha Savvy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Precious Metals. Thank you so much for helping Redford in my laziness.
We won't call it laziness. That's not the right way to put it. That's too negative for what happened. See,
I need to be punished.
no, my gosh, of course not. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Enoch and Sunny. Are you guys chilling again today?
Hey, guys.
Nice. Hi. Welcome. Do you want to answer the question? Oh, sorry. See, you were
sorry. I was just going to ask if they wanted to do an outro like last week at the end.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I did play a little bit before you guys got here, actually.
Oh, cool.
So...
Oh, I missed it. But yeah, I think, isn't it, can we just do it like it's a given now that you'll play us out every week?
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Okay.
We are... Yeah.
I got the weekend headquarters right here, so yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The place.
Sorry, I was.
Yeah. Don't be a dillweed.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm working on my Beavis, man. Or my Butthead. Which one is it? Butthead? Is it Butthead? Is Butthead. Sorry. Oh, yeah, what was the question?
What's the question?
So the question is, if you were to
Wow.
present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think it's important? And it can't be flat Earth.
Is perfect.
Okay.
This, oh my goodness, I just written something down that I should. Here we go.
I better do some writing.
So, again, can you repeat that question?
Yes, of course, Enoch.
Just
Okay,
repeat it so that everybody else can hear it.
definitely. So if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think that it's important? And it can't be flat Earth.
Yow. Okay, so this is I was just talking to Sonny, and he was like, "Bro, it's like you're in my head," and I was like, "I think I am in your head." Anyways, here it goes. I said, "Yow, always go into something as if you're learning it for the first time, and you won't ever be bored. It'll always be interesting." Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That is a good way to go into things.
Because it's like basically what I'm saying is always go into something as if you're a child.
Mhm.
You know, like
And go with an open mind, right? And go unbiased, open mind. Yeah, definitely.
Because I know, like, people, they every day when they wake up in the morning and they go to work or they go to school, there's a reason why they don't like going to work or they don't like going to school. It's because when they go to work or they go to school, it's something that they see or someone who they see, you know, that makes their day miserable. So it's, come on, man. Like, I'm really trying to speak seriously, and for you to say something like that is I'm sorry, I'm reading the voice text as it's being said.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, I just want people to, I just try to inspire people so that they, you know, can go into something learning like a sponge. No, I'm not gonna deny it. I am heavily medicated. Yes, I am. Shit.
Which, by the way, somebody with Tourette's like my son, that's the best medication they ever found for it. So if you guys are jumping on him because he medicates for his issues, I have a problem with you too, because that's what my son had to do as a teen.
Yeah, like,
I'm just asking a question. There's no reason to get upset.
Nah, I'm
Please
not.
don't take it the wrong way. I'm just asking.
I'm just like kind of just understanding.
It was a joke.
Just understand it from my perspective. You know
I know, but you, yeah, I get it.
Everyone,
So let's
use it.
keep it good and civil, and
Yeah,
we won't
all
get
I'm saying-
offended by questions. I know, I get it though.
Right. So, like, all I'm saying is that people use it and then they start using their imagination. I'm not sitting here using my imagination. I'm sitting here. I'm nicely medicated. I'm speaking my mind. You know, I'm speaking my thoughts. This is not me using my imagination.
Well, thank you. Does Sunny want to answer the question?
Yeah, I'm formulating it right now.
He's actually
Oh,
he's writing
okay.
it down.
Oh, okay. Well, then why don't we? Oh, Tap's here. Hey, Tap. Nice of you to join us.
Wait, Tap's here for once?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to answer? Tap, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here also.
Oh, hey. Did you want to answer a question? Then we can get back over to Sunny.
Good thing.
Okay, so if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think it's important? And you can't do Flat Earth.
Okay. Well,
We tweak it as we go.
right. Well, I would say I'd like to talk to them about the importance of music. And, I'd say that because I feel like music changes a lot of people's lives. For me, personally speaking, it's really affected my life in a very positive way. It's, it could be a distraction. It's a hobby. Like, I'm a musician. So, like, it can keep you busy. It trains the brain, and it's just positive in every way. I can't really think of a negative way to think about music, and every type of music is beautiful in its own way. So I feel like people need to understand the beauty of music a little bit better. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. That's a good answer. Thank
No
you
problem.
for participating.
Right. I'm out. Peace.
Okay, take it easy.
Later.
Wait,
So
that's it? Aww.
apparently, that's okay. We got a cameo. That works. All right. So I wonder if Giga Chad would like to answer our question. I know that he's new here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Now that you've been listening for a little bit, if he wants
Okay.
to unmute. Hi. Would you like to answer our
Hi.
question for today?
Okay.
Okay. Did you want me to ask it again for you?
What's the most important thing?
Yeah, so if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think it's important? And I mean, I don't have to think, it's not, you can't use Flat Earth, but I don't think you would do that one anyways.
I have no idea. Maybe. No, I mean, I have no idea.
Did you want to think about it and then let us know?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, just ping one of us, myself or C, or just unmute your mic and let us know when you want to answer.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you. Sunny, are you ready yet? I'd like to hear from Unicorn Nipples to the Taliban, actually, if they are around to answer the question.
You mean Luluka?
No. No,
Wait, I still can't say her name. It's been like how many months? Is it Luluka, Luluka? Like what?
I just go with Lulu, but it's Luluka, I think.
Lululemon, yeah.
I could actually, first of all, I wanted to say good morning, everybody. And
Good morning.
Good morning, Sunny.
what's up with young people not getting enough sleep?
Hey!
They're just rebellious, I guess, all the time.
Yeah, that'll only last so long. Okay, welcome, my fellow Americans. Here's my presidential report. So what I want to tell you today, everybody, is this is very important message for the peoples of Earth, all of mankind. So I want to tell you that we are all one. We are not separate.
Amen.
Every one of you is valuable. There are no borders. Don't believe those trying to divide you.
Don't be gay.
Love your neighbors as you love yourself. So bottom line is we can learn to help all of us rise together to create a better present.
Bravo.
Yes, definitely.
That was awesome. Thanks, Sunny.
Can I say something real quick?
President of what?
Sure.
First of all, that was beautiful. Second of all, it's nice, Damsel, it's nice to see you more active on like live stream. I saw you like last night before I went to bed at I think I went to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah. So it's really nice to hear your voice more, and I'm glad to see you on Precious Metals.
Oh, thanks. I just been so busy with the move and trying to get the homestead started. So, and I don't have the best reception all the time. So, but today it's all good, and yesterday too. So, hitting it hard.
I wish I would trade my Wi-Fi for sleep.
I can understand that.
Anyway, Redford, sorry.
It's all good.
Fuck.
So is it Lulu, Louie, whatever her name is? She said not even to try her name. Could she put a phonetics spelling of her?
Is it Luluka, Luluka, Lulu, Lululemon?
Please, just write it phonetically. So
Lululemon.
Sound normal.
We'll just call her Lululemon, yeah, from now on.
Yeah, Lululemon. That weird
just a
athletic store I
brand.
thought was an ice cream place.
You thought that was an ice cream
Yes,
place?
I thought it was an ice cream place. I've never been inside. Who names an athletic apparel store Lululemon? That almost sounds like
The Canadians. Of course, the Canadians. Who
Wait,
else?
is it a Canadian store?
Yeah, out of BC. Yeah.
You Canadians
makes
are
sense.
weird. I
Yeah.
don't want to associate with
BC.
any of you. Screw
Especially
uniting
out of
the world
BC.
together. I'm dividing the Americans from the Canadians. I'm taking the blue pill. Screw this shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
They used to make really good athletic gear, though. I have a lot of their stuff, actually. It's expensive, though, but the quality used to be good. I don't know.
Yeah, they went down after a while.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bunch of
that
brands that have done that.
Yeah, they had that whole issue with their, I don't know, the president or whatever the company they fired at one point.
That's what happens when the company tries to grow too quickly, because I've been noticing they've been opening a lot of locations in the US, and like they really don't need to, considering their marketing sucks so much. I thought they were an ice cream store. Seriously. Like that's why I don't want to go inside that.
Oh, I know. They're everywhere. Even when I was in the UK, they were there.
They're
They're
growing
all
way too
over now.
quickly.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually their problem. Like I'm running a SWOT analysis on them right now.
Well, and the price too, like it's the same. So say for like a hoodie here, it's like $100. In the UK, it was like £100. I'm like, that's
insane.
Yeah, I'm like, that doesn't equate to anything. That's like, I'm not gonna buy that. That's crazy.
Right, there's also like shipping costs, but yeah.
No.
And like tariffs and international shit. I'm being too.
What are they made out of? Cashmere?
No, they put silver. They put silver in their clothes now, so they get try to justify
So you don't
the high
smell.
prices.
So you don't
Yeah, so
smell.
you don't smell. Yeah.
So like, is it like this weird in between where it's not Gucci but it's not Nike either?
I'd say it's probably, well, what would be like a higher here? I don't know if we have like a higher grade of like workout gear. Lululemon's pretty much pretty high end, I would say.
Okay, so it's like the Gucci of athletic apparel.
Yeah, I would say so.
No wonder I haven't heard of them. But like seriously, like Gucci is 2 syllables and it sounds like Italian, like a sports car, right? Who's gonna be like, oh yeah, I got that Lululemon swag? Like, what the? No, no one's gonna say that. The marketing is just horrible.
Oh, I know. And like the logo too. I remember when like they first came out and everybody's got these hoodies with like the infinity symbol on them. I'm like, what is this? Like, yeah, you're right. Their advertising is just garbage. Nobody knows what it is. It's really
The
silly.
infinity symbol. Okay,
What, you guys don't want to wear Lululemon and go around going, Lululemon is what I'm wearing
I'm
today.
not gonna wear Lululemon. What the hell?
Hey, I had a Lululemon hoodie on yesterday and I was warm and it was cozy. It's all good.
Oh, so you're doing a paid sponsorship. I see how it is.
Are you getting kickbacks here? Gonna send you a free hoodie?
That would be nice. Oh man, that'd be sweet. But no.
Man, I should get a sponsorship.
Wait, you got a sponsorship?
No, I should. Sounds like you did.
No, I wish. That'd be cool. But no, I wouldn't want to actually partner with them. I don't think they're a very good company. I think they're...
No, they're probably not.
They used to be, I think, when they first came out, right? As all companies try to be good, then they get greedy and
And
whatever
now they're
else.
Satan.
Yeah, yeah,
Treat their workers bad, baby.
probably.
Their workers are, most of their workers are probably like customer service and like wherever they work in the B&M store. The people who actually make the products are probably in like Indonesia earning like $2 a day.
Yeah,
Let's be
that's what I
honest.
worry about. Yeah.
Wait, should I go
Especially with those
check
high
the
prices.
tag and we'll go see where it's made?
Yes. If it
Okay.
says Vietnam
I'll be right back. I'll be
or
right back. Oh, wait.
Indonesia, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see, because usually I rip the tags off. I'll go check.
Walker, are you able to talk though? We wanted to see if you wanted to answer the question. That's why we got on the Lululemon tangent. That's funny.
And we got Glada Marco. Anybody spoke to Glada Marco?
I don't think so.
Oh, that doesn't sound familiar.
It's China. It's made in China.
Oh, of course. Wow. That's high quality.
Designed in Vancouver, made in China. How
Of course.
dare they? My goodness. What a disappointment.
I'm telling you, like, the supply chains of high-end companies it's not even anywhere different. Like, the low end and high end all make it in the same countries.
Yeah,
Some
that's
14-year-old
Walmart.
who jumped out of
It's
a
Walmart
window
brand.
probably made your clothes.
Yeah,
I'm not even
no different
kidding.
than Walmart.
Yeah.
Those poor Uyghur slaves. Oh my.
Like America's or like Walmart, it's so ironic. It's like considered like this bastion of American capitalism, this American store. Like and no, dude, like you look at the supply chain, everything's made in China or made in Indonesia or made in India or made in Vietnam. And they're like 14-year-olds making these clothes that jump out of windows and earn very little. They earn $1,500 a year. Horrible working conditions, 6 days a week. Honestly, we take a lot of things for granted. And to answer the question, I would probably say, look at your neighbor and realize what you have that other people don't. Because we always think about what we don't have, and we're very selfish individuals. And we could learn a lot from collectivism and helping each other in need. However, that doesn't mean you should feel bad for caring about yourself, because think of an airplane situation. If you need an oxygen mask, you're instructed to help yourself first, then others. That's how it
Can't
should
help anybody else unless you first helped yourself. You can't love anybody else unless you love yourself.
Yep, exactly. Because if you don't have self-esteem, why would anyone respect you? That's one of the things I learned from this server. If I just go around saying, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I'm so sorry, no one's going to respect me. So now I got to be confident and say, hey, screw all of you. I'm a great person who does great things. I have to play like this cocky character until I actually believe it.
That's okay, because it actually works for you. But what I'm asking is, with the Globers, what's their excuse?
Well, they feel confident they feel confident because they're like battling the opposition in their heads. So they're like, yeah, I'm controlling and cracking down on misinformation, and
Right,
I'm
but it's
contributing
feigned.
to science, but it's like
it's feigned.
Right.
They're
It's
doing it.
sports
It's like,
teams.
yeah.
They've taught everybody to pick their team and their side, and you have to defend it to the death to win. It's always about winning. I don't know if that's the good attitude they have. It's not about winning. It's about living. There's a difference.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So Glada isn't responding. I'm just trying to pick on some Globers, man.
Oh, it's
I just
Precious
got here.
Metal Takeover right now, actually.
Oh,
And
okay. Well,
Giga Chad, he's here to listen. Glada Marco didn't unmute their mic.
got it. Okay.
But actually, Giga Chad, did you want to answer the question? Do you have an answer yet? Maybe he's.
No, I don't have any answers yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Flatman Can, are you there?
What up? What up?
How are you?
Pretty decent.
Good. Did you want to answer a question for today?
I didn't hear it.
That's okay. I'll ask it again. No problem. If you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think it's important? And it can't be flat Earth.
Oh, jeez. Probably, I off the top of my head is to never let any injustice go unexposed or you know what I mean, addressed. Like, to ignore an injustice is to allow it to continue. So I guess that would be my speech would be about that. Don't
Very
ignore,
good.
you know what I mean? Don't ignore
Yeah.
the person in need or whatever. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for
You're welcome.
participating. What about North Star? Hey, North Star. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's the question?
So the question is, if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be and why do you think it's important? And it can't be flat Earth.
It would be basically about moral standard and where it comes from, and natural affection. Basically, if it's survival of the fittest, why don't I just crush everyone around me and take what they have? What's wrong with that?
Wait, did you want to go into more detail about that?
Yeah, it would basically go back to a creator and a moral standard and where that comes from. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I agree 100%. I'm
Yes.
tracking with you, bro.
I have to agree as well because that is true. If it is natural selection only, there is no reason why you have to care about anyone but yourself. There really isn't. You can pick your morals, make it anything you want, and you could crush people if you felt like it, and have no remorse.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm too sensitive. I don't know if I could live like that. I care too much.
Well, that's because
about
you have a more pace in your heart.
Yeah.
You feel it. You
Yeah.
do. You feel responsible. But if you really truly believe evolution and natural selection, what's stopping you from doing whatever benefits you the most? Because that's what natural selection is about. It's about the strongest surviving, no matter the cost. Isn't that an evil way to kind of live? I know it sounds awful. I'm
Well,
not
it
that way
is
either.
just like Darwinism and all that, but I mean, like the social Darwinism is different than what actually he was talking about. I'm not necessarily.
Well,
I mean,
what
it
do you
does
think
happen with
eugenicism is about?
Oh, I know.
What do you think eugenicism is about? That's about the survival of the fittest, the absolute fittest, down to even breeding programs in their minds. So yeah, doesn't go away. If you don't have a moral standard and something to hold you responsible, even in just your heart, that there's something more.
What's your guys' favorite type of coffee?
Tea.
Oh, I see. I'm drinking tea right now. It's extra sweet pure leaf. I usually like non-alcoholic Kahlua coffee with sugar in it.
Non-alcoholic Kahlua coffee. So, like, I don't understand. Is that like actually a type of coffee you buy, or do you just buy a non-alcoholic Kahlua? I don't understand.
Kahlua is from Hawaii.
I know, but I don't drink. I didn't even know you could buy non-alcoholic Kahlua. Interesting.
Are you
Are you referring to like the International Lights where it's like Kahlua flavored coffee powder?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Thanks, Flatman. Thank you.
There is the Kahlua coffee you can buy from Hawaii, though. I used to have a coffee shop with my sister in Portland years and years ago. Actually, more than 20 years ago now. But espressos and all those things. But yeah, you can buy the Kahlua is actually a specific type of coffee grown in Hawaii. And then they make the alcohol out of it. And that powder is probably made from the same thing.
Blue is so delicious. I wish I could have a cup right now.
I like Lavazza.
I don't
You
even
got
know what that is.
Lavazza?
Mhm.
Lavazz. It's really good Italian coffee.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. I think I have seen that in the store. I don't know if I've just actually seen advertisements or if we actually sell that around where I am.
Are newcomers allowed to talk at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, who is that?
It's Window.
Hello, Window. Welcome to the server. Do you have questions about the Earth?
Welcome, Window.
I do have some questions about the Earth.
Perfect. You've come to the right place. What questions do you have?
Well, so most people in here, I assume, believe in flat Earth.
We don't believe it.
We know
It's
it.
not a belief.
Well, it's
right? These
testable.
are
It's
things that-
testable.
Exactly. Perfect. Very good.
Yeah. I also was gonna ask. So, do you think that if you walk all the way to edge of Earth, you see the water fall off the edge, or is that a fake thing?
Well, that would be, I would say, something fake, right? Because we can't actually go. Who's claiming an edge, right? We're not claiming an edge.
Right. I was just wondering, what you thought, based upon the preconceived mental model of how the Earth worked. If you went to the edge, what it actually look like?
We don't have a model, right? And then I can't physically, I don't have the means to go and explore the whole Earth,
I understand.
right? So
I
then
understand.
it would just be all speculation, and we're about facts and whatnot here, right?
No,
and I believe
that makes sense.
And Damsel
Hey, Window.
wanted to say something.
Yeah, can I ask you a question, Window?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do we know about water? What's required for water to have, I don't know, what do we know about water?
We know that it has three forms. So it can either be wet, liquid, gas,
I'm asking
or
about the
solid.
liquid form. I'm going to ask you to tell me, does water require containment to have a shape or a form?
No, it does not.
Oh, really? So
Maybe I'm
water
wrong.
can just...
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think? But why would you make that claim then if you don't think water needs a container for its form? How would that work?
I wasn't so much commenting on my beliefs as I was just answering her question the best I could off the top of my head at the moment.
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you for your honesty. We appreciate that here.
But raindrops fall to the ground where they end up in a container. They do not stay suspended in air forever, except for as in clouds. We're talking about liquid water here.
Gotcha.
Very specific.
Star, you're hot miking.
So Matthew Learns was trying to say raindrops have no container, but that is a specific case where they will end up in a container of some sort on the ground, whether it be a lake, an ocean. So there's always a containment like a beach or the edge of a lake. So that's why we know that there probably is some kind of edge, just deductively.
But
reason that it's not flowing forever because it would run away and then you would have none left.
So let me pose a question, maybe tickle your brain a bit. But if you were to fly a plane, a plane you've seen in the sky, we can all believe in plane. If you were to fly the plane all the way across the Earth, where do you think it would go? Where eventually would you see?
Can I just interject one thing? So when you came in, you asked about the water falling off the edge, right? So what does water do? Does it seek the lowest point and then find its level at rest? Is that what water does?
I think that sounds right. Is that not right?
Yeah, that's why it flows off the edge of something, right? If it's going downhill. Okay. So if water seeks its level, right? Of course it has to be contained. Okay. So why would you think, or why would you ask, is the water flowing off the edge of the earth if we know water has to be contained?
Oh, I see what you're saying. That actually make a lot of sense.
And then that's
Interesting.
going to go into water seeking its level, right? And we're going to talk about sea level, right? So is the sea level?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, is the sea level?
No.
And why not?
Because wind make waves. Wind make the waves. The harsh wind make the wave.
Right, but it's constantly seeking level, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, when you go out on a calm morning and you can see the lake, or you go out to the ocean, right? And it's not as windy. It's more or less level, right? Yeah, I kind of find it funny when people ask, if we go to the edge, would we see the water flowing off? If you pour water on the table and you're at the corner of the table, is it going to flow off? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because that's what water does, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Window, if I may interject, since we're on the topic of water, I have a question for you as well. Since North Star opened up an opportunity.
Pose any question at will.
Awesome. I like your mindset a lot, actually. Glad
Me
to have you. So have you ever seen like a body of water, like a lake or something? And then look.
Yeah, I used to go fishing on my parent lake all the time, and it sure wasn't level because of the wind.
Oh, I was actually gonna ask a slightly different question. Have you ever looked down into the water and seen like a reflection?
Yes.
So have you noticed, was it like a really clear reflection? Was it like a muddy reflection, but still like kind of made out?
Yeah, it was still, yeah.
Well, these are called specular reflection if it's very clear, or diffuse if it's kind of muddy. So if you actually think about it, specular reflections prove FE because you can't have perfect reflections on a curved, smooth surface. They'll always be distorted or curved, and clouds also don't distort or curve. They're level. And they're constant. And I can actually post photos of this.
I would love to see the photo. Can I actually pose a question at you and North Star? North Star, I appreciate the question earlier. I was hoping to pose a question at you guys. If you were to take a plane and fly, and just go straight in one direction, what do you think would happen? What would happen? Where would it be infinite? Would you ever be able to reach the edge? Let's say you had unlimited gas. What would you see? If, in your opinion,
you think you could do that?
What would stop you?
Do you think it's possible
to fly in one direction?
Well, I suppose the same question would have to be applied to the globe, right? I mean, if you flew one direction north until you went over the top of the North Pole, which is a reification fallacy, would you then start heading south?
No, you would go straight in the globe theory. But what I'm asking, if you fly
you can't go straight on the globe. Hold on,
300 to 500 feet above the ground.
Wait, troll. Hold on.
Is that too much math for your small brain?
Hold on, troll.
Window.
Just relax.
Settle down.
Relax, bro. You can't fly straight on the globe. It's impossible.
Window, he's trying to ask you. Window,
actually doesn't even make sense.
Window, can you hear me talking? Can you hear me? Hello? Window.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hit and stop talking.
So everything was cool when you first came in here, but then when I asked you if you flew north until you went over the pole, which is a reification fallacy, would you then start to go south? And you got all upset. Why so upset about going south after you crossed the pole? And can you fly straight on a globe? On a sphere, is it possible to fly in a straight line?
Now, Window, this was a question. This is how conversations work. Can you answer? You can unmute.
Yes.
Perfect. Was that his answer?
I don't know.
Redford.
Yes.
If it's okay with you, I'm gonna give like a few seconds to let the situation kind of calm down. There's actually some announcements I was supposed to make at the start of Precious Metals.
No, you didn't even answer my question. I think you have a logical fallacy in your own. You have a bad mental model.
There we go.
You're making an awful lot of judgments.
Just take a minute, Window. We're gonna just break for a second, then we'll engage in the conversation again once everybody's.
Yeah,
Certain people have calmed down. Well,
I'm really sorry. I overslept. Shit. Okay, so there are some really important messages I do have to say, if that's fine.
Yes, please.
So, a couple of things, and this isn't specific to individuals. I promise it's not specific to individuals at all. So, let me get my notes. I'm sorry, I'm really tired.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, I got it. So, and this is not just to like silver specifically, this is like to all precious metals. So, so if there's like a raid, contact a moderator to do the check-ins, let the experts handle it. There's nothing wrong with this. I know we encourage like VC check-in, but if there's an actual raid, like 20 people joining at once, and like something like the Memulus raid, get a mod. It's okay to get a mod. Just get a mod, let the experts handle it. And also, VC check-ins should really be quick. I said this a lot during like the VC check-in tutorials I did, but they should really only be like 2 to 3 minutes. 5 minutes is like the absolute maximum. Really keep it down to 2 to 3 minutes. You don't have to hit the nail on the head. Just, get to know them, 50-50 speaking time. Make it like a casual interview process, not interrogation. Like if people want to debate, we can keep it on live stream, truthfully. And another thing that I think is really important to address. If people are like in the middle of a debate or discussion about flat Earth, please don't post like images that are unrelated to the topic being discussed. So those are like the 3 things I had to announce. I'm sorry, I should have announced it at the beginning, but I overslept. So thank you. I appreciate it. And now that we've had time to kind of like dial down the situation, Window left. Shit.
Yeah, we could.
That's okay.
He apologized for his behavior, so we can. I'll ping him if he wants to come back.
When a window closes, another door opens.
Hey. Oh shit, he left. Yeah. He left the server, dude.
Oh, he left the server?
Dude, I'm kind of sad because like I don't think he was a bad dude. I really don't. Because he was really chill at the beginning. I don't think he's a bad dude. I'd love to have him back.
No, he's just bipolar. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Just kidding.
My dad has it, so like I kind of like feel awkward when people use it as a joke. But I'm not as
I was told I was bipolar too, so no worries.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not like a
I don't believe it, but yeah.
I mean,
I can't even DM him. He has his DMs blocked. I'll have to add him as a friend. See if I can get him back.
Yeah, honestly, if we could get him back, that'd be great. I feel bad for and someone's knocking on your door.
Yeah. Well, I'll see if he accepts my friend request. All we can do. Do we have anybody else? That's Synapse. You have no roles. If you want to go up to the VC check-in, there is people in there waiting to check you in, and then you can join in the conversation if you'd like.
I like that name though, because the synapse is where the action happens.
And I think that's it. Tobik, are you there yet? I know you weren't earlier when I tried to call on you. Nope. All right. Well, hopefully Window, comes back and
Yeah, can I say something about that?
Spirally. Yes, of course.
No, I just want to say it's never a personal attack when we question your logic. People don't get upset when we challenge your logic and come back with a response to your question that you didn't expect, with maybe even another question, or to challenge your perceptions of what your reality is. It's okay. It's not personal. Don't take it personally. And don't attack us back.
Yes. I think that's the main problem, right? I think we maybe have a better understanding of, it's the facts, it's not your feelings, we are better at not incorporating the two. However, I find most people, when you attack what their belief is, they think you're viciously attacking them, but it has nothing to do with them as a person. It's just their belief.
I don't even know.
Make it a part of them.
I know.
Yeah.
I have no idea who you are, and all I'm doing is challenging what you said. And so if you make a claim or you say something and I challenge it, that's not about you.
When I first encountered Flat Earth, it was all YouTube videos and I had no one to get mad at, but I was definitely emotional. So I totally understand it.
I do too.
Yeah. And that's the
Yes.
other thing too, right? They maybe don't understand it too. They think, we're attacking them. They get offended and run, quite literally, which is what we saw just happen, which is unfortunate. But I mean, in all, he wasn't being very respectful, but
it's just about the facts, man. It's just about the facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it gets to be too much. And that's the thing. I think a lot of times they can't really come in and have that constructive conversation. And maybe some people don't realize what they're getting into when they come in here,
I think that's common. They really don't know what they're doing. They think we're stupid. They've already made an emotional judgment of us, and they come in with that judgment already displayed, and they think they can just do that. And it's the problem with being behind a keyboard and not realizing we're real people too. And we know you're real.
I agree.
We were there.
One of the main things is that I think a problem is that we're going against somebody's worldview, and people hold their own worldview higher than anything these days. And so when I go up to someone and I say, "Hey, the way you're thinking about stuff and doing stuff is for the most part flawed," someone's going to say, well, screw you, buddy. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of where they're coming from.
I couldn't be wrong.
Right.
I could never be wrong about my ideas of where I've been and what I've done and what I'm participating in. Yeah, I've been through that, and it does cause a lot of anger. Well, it causes PTSD in your soldiers. I can tell you that for certain. So it is. It's hard.
Yeah. Yep.
Got to let it go. Got to detach from those emotions, and just the facts are all that's important. It's not an emotional thing that we're doing here. Though it is emotional triggering, it will trigger your emotions.
Yep.
Oh, we have Ildiko. Ildiko, are you there? I haven't spoken to you and heard you in a long time.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I just came in recently, so I'm really not up to par on what's going on, what you're talking about and everything, so forgive me.
Oh, no. So on Saturdays, CI hosts and I co-host an event. We do Precious Metal Takeover. So that's when Silver, Gold Plus, we take over the live stream and we answer all the questions. And then we usually have a question that we ask people when there's nobody to speak to around about the Earth. So I was just wondering, did you want to answer our question today? I can ask it to you.
Oh, what is it?
So if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be? And then also if you can tell us why you think it's important, and it can't be flat Earth.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Interesting. Okay, so why do you think that's important, and how would this speech go on that?
Well, I'd have to write it on the spot, wouldn't I? So,
Yes. No pressure. No pressure at all.
good Lord. So, every time I come on here, I don't know why I divert into it, but I feel that flat Earth and Bitcoin are probably the two greatest subjects of freedom and liberty for mankind, because they flat Earth because it's about our fundamental reality where we live, and the knowledge of that is crucial to freedom. But Bitcoin because it represents a decentralized monetary system that will free the world from tyranny of central banking control. That's why I think it's important, because it will give people around the world equal rights to hold property, which is something they don't have right now. And there are so many aspects of it that speak to this level of decoupling from the systems of the world that have previously held everyone in captive, almost like a financial prison of sorts. And it has so much negative news around it, negative information around it, that people are deterred from looking into it deeply. I just did it almost by accident, and I was absolutely incredibly startled, very much like those when someone comes across the flat Earth information and they're just their whole world is rocked. Well, it's the same thing when you really look into what the technology of Bitcoin can actually give to the world. And so I really feel that people ought to sort of put aside their prejudice and really look into the fundamentals of what this technology can offer the world. That's it.
No, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for your answer. And thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
What about OK iSurf 2? Are you there? I saw her lighting up, but I'm not sure if she's around. I don't know if... Well, I don't think Unicorn Nipples is back. Who else? Effie Batman, are you there?
I wonder how
I don't think we've
Australia
heard from
is.
Batman in a long time.
No.
Yeah. Last time we've heard from him was on like one of the very first precious metals.
I think so, yeah. That's right. So I don't know if he's around. Otherwise, Ryan Dunn, are you there? Or Will Be Flat? You don't hear from you guys? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Will Be Flat, how are you?
Good.
Good. Did you want to answer the question? I can ask it for you today.
I'd like to say that the way we state our orders to other people, not in a controlling type fashion, but the way we say things like to a little child, don't play in the street. We're stating it in the negative. What we really want the little kid to do is stay on the grass. And so how we phrase our statements to other people, it affects the unconscious mind to where you end up telling them to do the thing you don't want them to do. It's kind of the law of paradoxical intent. And I don't have a 2-hour presentation on the subject, but that in a nutshell is something how we can help create or manifest the things we want to see by saying what we want and not what we don't want, such as, I don't want to not remember. Instead of, oh, I forgot, or don't want to forget. I want to remember. So I tell myself things in a double negative sort of way. I don't, it's, I want to not remember is something that I tell myself, so that the emphasis would be on the remembering and not the forgetting. And that's, in a nutshell, is what I think it's important for us to program our own brains to do things for what we want to see happen and not what we don't want. That's it.
That's
I love
an
that.
awesome. Yeah, sorry, that's an awesome answer.
I was just going to say, yeah, that indeed, that's a very awesome answer. It's all about intention. And it seems I've watched some videos lately from channels I follow that have been saying something similar. So this seems to be a message that at least us woke folk are supposed to be hearing and listening and understanding. It's all about intention. If I don't want to get in a car wreck between here and work, I'm not going to say I'm not getting in a car wreck. I'm going to say I am safely arriving at work. And so the whole time I'm driving to work, I will say I'm safely, or I've safely arrived at work. And then if I, apply that to the macro, it's all about, the don't play in the street thing. I love that. Don't say don't play in the street, but say do only play in the yard, right? And that's a much better way to say it. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's a really good reminder. And just, because our words are so powerful. They influence. So that's great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Will Be Flat. Glad. What about you?
Hi.
What's yours?
Sorry, I butt in all the time. I talk too much.
No, that's fine. I want to hear your answer.
Well, I would say I want people to forgive themselves. Self-forgiveness and then forgiveness of others, but in that order. I think there's so much guilt and shame inside of everybody for one reason or another. And I'm no exception, but I try to practice forgiveness of myself, immediate forgiveness, right? And as long as I'm doing the next right thing in life, then it's easy for me to forgive myself, right? As long as I'm being honest and doing the next right thing. But even if in the past I haven't, or, whatever it is, it's just like the thing that CI was talking about, with the oxygen mask on a plane. You can't help anybody else until you've helped yourself. It's the same thing with life. If I'm going to be part of a community, helping people out, as things come to more of a head in the future, either my family or my friends, or if it can only be just me trudging through and joining a different kind of path in the future, no matter what, I'm going to have to show up prepared, and I can't have any guilt or shame from the past. Whatever I did doesn't matter now. So I have to love and forgive myself so that I can be around others and love, and then I can love and forgive them as well. Most things people have done against me, in fact, I can't really think of something someone's done against me that actually I can't really forgive. A lot of stuff sucked, a lot of stuff wasn't good, right? But it's not something I can't forgive. Of course, everybody has a different story, and there are definitely unforgivable acts, right? And we know what those things are. aside from those, man, I think if it's radical forgiveness for the sake of moving forward and progressing in an idea or in a community or something, to me that should be a focus, so that we can all look in the mirror and appreciate what we're seeing and not judge ourselves. Because society tells us, dude, judge this person, that person, judge yourself, be judgy all the time, all over the place. And there's some good to that, though. It's not all bad, but the problem is you should be discerning, not judgmental, and there's a difference. And so if I'm not judging myself, I'm forgiving myself, right? If I'm not judging somebody else, I'm forgiving them. I'm more so just trying to meet them where they're at. So yeah, but to me, a lot of it starts with being able to forgive a little bit more easily and not judging ourselves as much as we do. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that that's part of just getting on in life. You kind of, I don't know, for myself, I see things from a different perspective, right? And I can be more understanding of people. Because we're all humans, right? We all make mistakes. We're driven by emotions and feelings. And, you know, it's like the whole, I don't know if anybody's heard of like Carl Jung and the shadow analogy of like holding down all the beach balls under the water, right? And one thing triggers you and everything just blows up. And then, you know, that person that exploded feels bad and guilt. And like, I mean, we're just all humans trying to figure life out. Everybody's carrying around stuff that they haven't dealt with that's happened to them. And yeah, if we can just be a little kinder and more understanding and forgiving, that's, I think, is the biggest thing. Because what's the point of not forgiving somebody? It just ends up hurting you, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I heard an analogy a while ago. It was not forgiving somebody or holding a grudge is like seeing a rat in the room and then you eating the rat poison thinking the rat's gonna die.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've heard different things like that.
Yeah. And I probably butchered it,
It's
but that's
toxic.
Yeah.
No, it's toxic to hold in anger over somebody that you can't change anyway. So even if they don't forgive you or are okay with you forgiving them, even if you don't ever tell them, you have to let things go. It'll eat you alive if you hold that stuff inside.
Yep. Yeah, making amends is for everybody involved, if not just for yourself. So if somebody wrongs me, you know, I'm going to forgive them, not just because I don't want them to carry the burden of a minor mistake, or I don't, hey, don't worry about it, and I appreciate you apologizing, but it's more so that I don't carry around the grudge against them. If I can forgive them, then for me it helps me. It helps me move forward. Anyway, I don't want to keep going on it, but yeah. Thank you, damsel.
Belabor it. And what does the scriptures even say? It says forgiving yourself so you can learn to forgive others. If you can't forgive yourself, how do you know to forgive somebody else? How can you even do it? So it's kind of important to do it for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was a really good answer. Thank you. Thank you for participating.
Sure.
Let's see, who else? Old dude. I don't think you didn't get a chance to answer, did you? You said it was too easy and then we changed the parameters of the question. Are you there?
Yeah, you went all sly on me and changed the question. I thought I was getting away with it. I actually thought I was getting away with the whole thing there. I thought, nah, she's missed me. She's not going to call me.
No, I remember. It took a while, but I got back to you. So, did you want to answer now?
Yes, I would love to. If I'm not allowed to talk about the flat earth, I would try and talk to people about what they think they're here for, why we think that we're the what we class as the dominant race or the prime animal on this earth, why we think we're the ones that are in control of it and what we think we're doing here, and why we seem to have gone down this route of electing government and being under control. And isn't there another way? Couldn't we just be here to exist, survive, thrive, share in it equally, make sure there's no pain for anyone and everyone? And by the way, I've got physical evidence that that's the way it is. that's the way I would go with it.
I dig it.
Yeah, thank you. That was nice. Thanks, old dude. Appreciate it.
If I can get people talking about the state of reality without all the nonsense behind it, or I've always found if you can get people to talk about what they think they are or what they think the point of it all is, you can get by all the science and stuff like that. And you often find that people want to sit down and have a cup of tea and extend a conversation with you, or go for a coffee even in the street when you haven't met someone. If you can get by all the who you think you are and who I think I am stuff, you can get to the heart of a conversation. But sometimes it's not so easy with everything that's going on in the world.
Yeah, that's true. It is hard for people, to put all that aside and just, be honest with themselves.
Some wisdom there.
Yeah, moving
See, I
forward.
like these answers, because then it's just like you think about it after and it's like, yeah, that was a good one.
I'm glad you skipped him for a while.
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
you
know.
remembered.
I know, me too. Well, thank you. Well, did you want to add anything else?
No, guys, thank you. It's nice to get the reassurance from you that you think I'm also on the right track. That's also the beautiful thing about precious metals, that it brings a level amongst us all, and we can all learn from the wisdom and the knowledge, irrelevant of age or who's learned what or who is who. No. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, my friend.
Aw, thank you. Thank you for always being here and supporting and just joining in. That's awesome.
I've got nowhere else to go. The creator pays me to do this, mate. Honestly, I'm not joking. I don't have any outgoings. I don't have any incomings. I don't have anything else to do but be here with you guys.
That's
We were supposed to all find each other for sure, because when shit starts to go down, there's going to need to be a group of elite thinkers and elite doers, if you know what I mean. Not the elite that we're used to, actually elite. Like, we think and feel a certain way so we can help usher in people to survive this next, whatever's coming. But what I think we should do is someone said it about intention. Don't talk about not playing in the street, but do talk about playing in the yard only. So moving forward, we're going to survive this and we're going to win. And that's all I'm going to say.
My intention is to have the truth no matter what it costs me. That's one of my intentions I've had for a number of years. And so that's what led me to here and other places that have given me truth, because it cost me something, but it wasn't worth it. So I kind of live that role daily, the truth no matter what it costs.
So Unicorn Nipples to the Taliban is ready to unmute and answer the question.
Yeah.
Are you there, Unicorn Nipples?
Let's call her Lulu.
No, I need to start calling her by her name. Her proper screen.
This Lululemon is her name.
I appreciate that.
Hi, Lululemon. How's it like making merchandise in China? Like Redford's sweater, jacket.
So I heard half of your conversation about that, and I didn't even know that was the case. I also thought it was some type of food store.
Really? Yeah,
It does. It
yeah,
sounds
that's
like a
true,
food
because
store.
lemon, like it is a stupid thing. And even in here, like at the location or one of the locations in the mall here, it's just their logo. Like they don't even have the name on the store. Like they're weird with their marketing. I agree.
Weird marketing is bad marketing.
Yeah. Yep. I would say so. But unfortunately, they don't sell lemons there.
It's working for you though, so.
Wait, what? Are you calling me weird?
No, I'm talking about Redford. the marketing team has succeeded with her.
Yes.
I mean, she is Canadian, so she can't really think first. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, you know what? Okay, they did just re-elect the same. Well, I mean, we know it's all freaked anyways,
Yeah,
right?
it
But
is a selection.
anyway, they selected the same individual. Anyways, unicorn nipples. Would you like me to ask the
Oh my-
question again? or do you remember what it is?
Yes, just refresh my memory, please.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be? And then if you could let us know why you think that's important, and it can't be flat Earth.
Right. So I missed half of, I guess, people's answers. I don't know if anybody answered about fear, not living in fear.
Oh, not really, but keep going.
Yeah. So basically, you should not be living afraid. A lot of people nowadays are literally walking around afraid of, the air. So just relax. Things will work out. Don't turn off your news. Don't listen to everything and believe everything that you see on TV, which probably 99% of it is fear mongering. So yeah, I would say that would be my speech, sort of. Just
No, that's awesome.
leave it up to the creator. You are here for a reason, and I mean, living afraid every day, I can't imagine, man. Just the stress of it.
Excellent answer. Love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
That was a really good answer. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. And
Yeah, thanks for having me. I think this is the first time I'm actually participating in precious metals.
yeah, it
Precious?
is.
Wait, no.
Hey,
I'm not gonna let you live that down. Precious metals? Get it right, Lululemon. It's precious metals. Or metal with a T.
What did I say?
You said pressurous metal.
It's alright.
Don't make fun of my
We live in a pressurized system. She's just making us.
We live in a
We won't go
society.
with that.
I apologize. Precious metal takeover.
There we go. There you go, Lululemon.
Thank
God.
you. Awesome. It's
Yeah?
always good to hear you. I hope you're doing well.
Thanks, I am.
Great answer, by the way. People are actually made sick by fear.
Oh, yes.
A lot
that
of
is
disease is caused by fear.
Yep. That's exactly what I was just going to say.
That's what hypochondria does.
I do not know why my mic is picking up. Let me mute.
Okay.
I have a giant fan behind me.
Oh, that's what that was. Yeah.
I guess I have a big fan. I'm not
Very nice.
funny. I'm not funny.
Where's
Please cancel
Creation
me.
Bear with the
Where is
soundboard?
Creation
Oh, he's
Bear?
deafened.
Ah, he's
Man,
deafened.
That would have been a good one for him, but good opportunity. Oh, what about Miguel? Miguel Sosa.
Yeah, I see him in chat. It'll be nice to hear his voice.
Yeah.
Miguel, I don't know if I've ever heard your voice.
Hello,
Miguel. Hey, Miguel. How are you?
Hello.
I'm from Portugal. So my answer is maybe NASA lies or government's lie. That is my answer.
That is your
and talk
answer.
about that deeply. I think most people just went just go to work and do normal things, but most people want to have children and kids, but sometimes they need to wake up to who is in charge, who is in lying to us, to them, you know. And most people don't know even that NASA lies, and I think they need to wake up. We need to finish NASA once for all. My opinion.
Awesome. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you for joining.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Absolutely great. That kind of gives me like a counter question in my head, if that's fine. Is there a difference between lying and deceiving?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It's all not being honest. So
I think I actually disagree with you guys, which is interesting. We can have a friendly.
Well, give us the definition then. What's the difference that you think is there?
Well, this is just my opinion, but I feel like lying can be done without intent. Like you could lie to someone, or you could lie by not saying anything, but it's not exactly intentional. I think deceiving is on purpose though, because you're tricking people.
I can see that subtle difference.
yeah, but if you're
It's not a big difference, but it's like very slight.
It's the intention that matters.
Yep. And I feel like lying can be done without lying on purpose. Like people are dishonest.
It can only be done out of ignorance, though. It can only.
Lying can be out of ignorance. I don't think deception can be though.
That's what it. Yeah,
I think
exactly.
that's
So
probably true.
when you're lying, though, you're making a decision to not tell the truth or omit something, lying by omission. But it's still a decision to do something. Now, if I'm going to ignorantly talk about something I don't know about, and inadvertently, probably obviously lie about a few things, that's not necessarily me choosing to lie to somebody, but it is irresponsible in that I'm talking about something I don't really know about, right? And that's dishonest in itself. But to stop rumpusing, I do agree that the intention is what matters, CI.
You're not rumpusing. Just monologuing. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're right.
Oh, no, you're not monologuing, dude. You're fine. Monologuing would be like 5, 10, 15 minutes of just you speaking, which I do sometimes. Just attend any silver meeting, rally, voice chat, whatever the hell I call them.
yeah. No, you don't.
Isn't that what you hold them for?
But
I overslept today. Sorry, guys. Don't attend them anyway, though. Oh, that's dark.
that was. We'll go on to the Golden Lemur. Golden Lemur, are you
Yeah,
there?
Golden Lemur. What's up?
Welcome.
Hey, what's up?
I was going to say I agree a little bit with the lying thing because I know I have met narcissists that lie, but they believe their life so much they don't even know they're lying anymore. They really don't, and it's really bizarre. That's one of the things that keeps coming up to my mind is there are people that deceive themselves so much that they actually believe their own lies, and to them, when they're talking, they think they're telling the truth. They really do. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But those are people that are really possessed too, in my opinion. So, the uncurable mental illness. At least that's what the professionals say.
Right.
Yep.
So, Golden Lemur, are you there?
I am, yeah.
Hey, so would you like to answer our question for today? I can ask it for you. I know you just jumped in, and Sophia too, if you want to answer after, if you're there.
Sophia's here too?
Yeah,
Oh, we
she
gotta
just
talk to
jumped in.
both of them.
I know, right? Okay, so I'll ask the question. The Golden Lemur can go first, then Sophia. If you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be? And also, why do you think it's important? And it can't be flat Earth.
It cannot be flat Earth.
Right, because that was too easy. We had to change it.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I suppose it would be something like learning how to discern what is true. I mean, you know, we live at a time, probably like always, when people are very ideological, so they take sides and they want to be a part of a particular group, but that doesn't always intersect with the truth. You know, that's a lot harder work. You know, it's very, very difficult to understand to understand what the truth is. I mean, that's our job, understanding reality. Trying to understand what is the Earth like, or that's flat Earth. I can't talk about that, but it's really important, and I think it's a bigger thing than just flat Earth. So I don't know. That's what I think.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for participating. It's always nice to hear you.
Thank you.
What about you, Sophia?
I would say I'm not a good public speaker.
Doesn't matter. You're the best public speaker in this scenario, so you're good.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah.
real quick, there are ways on how to work out effective communication. You should have heard me when I joined March of 2020. I was like, hi, like I was completely different back then. Anyway, go ahead, Sophie. I'm sorry. I would like to hear what you have to say.
I think mine would be, because I'm in healthcare, it would be something along the lines of most things that's wrong with you is because of what you eat. So fix that and you're going to fix pretty much everything else.
Ooh, I love it.
Agree.
That's great.
That would be good
Yeah.
education. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
so that's
people aren't
mine.
consuming actual food, right? Cereal, different things. Most things. That is interesting. Yeah, when I did change my diet quite drastically and go to like whole food, nothing packaged, I go to the grocery store and I go to like the produce section, and that's like it. And that's like the whole rest of the store is just like not even food. It's wild.
Yeah, I don't even go down those aisles anymore.
No, exactly. It's crazy.
And
But
it did
yeah, that
change
was
my
good.
life too. So, yeah.
What did you say, Red?
Nobody
What was
asked
your
me.
speech about?
We're at the end. We have 4 minutes before Sunny and Enoch plays out, and I wasn't asked, so I never gave an answer.
Well, let me be as bold as to ask you. So if you could give a speech.
Oh, jeez. Now I gotta think. I don't know. Like, I've been listening to everybody's answer, and a lot of them are really good. And I do tend to go with like the words are important and how we speak to each other. And I think because of just how I am as a person, I would say I would probably like give a speech on like the power of like your words have power, vibration, frequency, everything like that, and how important it is to be aware of just even like how your mood affects everything. And yeah, I guess that would be mine. That was not a very good speech, but that would be kind of the gist of it.
Fantastic. Yeah, words mean things.
Yeah. And just
Now,
I
see,
think
if
to
you
be
take
aware.
everybody's answer, though, you take everybody's answer, including yours, that this has been a really good question. Can you put it all together? Holy moly.
Yeah, so shout out to Elijah Savvy. He helped a lot with the question. So thanks to him. It was a
Shout
really
out
good
to me
question.
oversleeping.
Yeah. See, good things happen.
No problem.
Thank you.
I'm glad to be of assistance.
Yeah.
What was his answer, though?
I don't
Did we
know.
find out?
Do you know? He never answered. Elisha, do you want to answer?
Yeah, I can answer. So the speech would be long, but what the speech would be about the kingdom of heaven. So the reason it's important is because we were created to be eternal, but obviously we've fallen far short of that. And what happens to our souls is, to me, the most important thing of all. So that would be the succinct way of putting it, but the speech would be long.
No, that's good. Thank you. Thank you for the question and for answering it. Appreciate it.
Like I said, you implement everybody's answer, it would be awesome. An awesome combination of a teaching. It would take a week, but it'd be great.
Well, since we all already agree with each other, that's a good start, huh?
Right. I would give some more context though, because that was kind of a short version. It would be the kingdom of heaven that I'm referring to is what Messiah Yeshua was talking about while he was on earth. Just in case nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Thank
It
you.
is within you.
That's true. So it's 1:49. C. Shall we hand it over Sunny and Enoch around? You guys there?
I'm sorry. Was that socialist time?
Oh, sorry. Yes, communist. It's actually communist time, actually. But
It's
anyway.
2:50 business time, and it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7:50 tea time.
Tea time.
Before we go to Sunny and Enoch's outro, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm gonna type a speech in chat while they play. But mod Q&A and silver text at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, 2:30 Socialist time. So be sure to be there.
Is that today or is that
yes.
next week?
It's today. Mod Q&A. Be sure to go
I thought
there.
it was today, but then I thought I saw in your silver text. Didn't you put next week or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I was reading the dates wrong. Dang. Okay, well, good to know.
Anyway, let's play the outro. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Well,
you.
Is Sunny there? Sunny, are
Yeah,
you
I'm
there?
here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Take it away, guys. Thank you.
We were
Thank you, Rect.
in the room.
No problem. Thanks, but appreciate it.
Give us 1 second. Yow.
Can I ask something?
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Sasha? Go for it.
What is the question?
Oh, you want to answer the question?
I didn't hear the question.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. So if you were to present a speech to the whole world on something you think they needed to hear, what would it be? And it can't be flat Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to answer while they're setting up?
I have one in mind, very fast, you know.
Perfect.
Let's stop to produce everything what is bad for the earth. Plastic stuff, detergent, everything what everything. Let's make green energy everywhere.
Ah. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Harness all that energy. Yep.
Not green energy, in a sense, let's do it healthy. Let's not poison anymore.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's awesome. No, thank you. Thank you for jumping in, Sasha. I appreciate it. Nice to hear you.
Excellent again. Another excellent one.
Exactly. All right. Take it away.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. I got like the goosebumps.
Enoch, do you know this one, Somewhere Over the Horizon?
I don't, sorry.
It's not the song.
I'm joking, man.
I do, I mean, like...
I know that one.
There it is. I found it. Yes, I did. Sorry.
Okay, gotta know what you're doing.
Well, I was getting the capo.
That's fine.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm on you. don't know that song, dude. I can't. I'm sorry.
Something you know.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
You're doing fine.
I'm doing what? Can I take a breather real quick? Give me a second. I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta shake this off.
Okay, one moment.
One moment.
We'll be right with you. The entertainment shall continue. Meanwhile, I'll just play.
Can we? I'm just sorry. Now we had so much time. Can you entertain him? Entertain him? Take it, Sonny, take it. I think it's cause let me talk this out real quick. I think it's cause I'm a little nervous, guys. That's all. I was talking to a friend and I got really excited. Also the coffee is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
You're good, man.
So
You are good. Take a deep breath and just play something for us. Say something for us.
Exactly what God said.
I just want to, yeah. I want to say what's on my mind, y'all, and share it with the world.
Perfect.
I stand before you to share with you the world today. The knowledge that we have is for you to share with everyone else. Oh, share with the whole world. You are not everyone else. They all need to know that the earth is in a glow. They all need to know that this earth is not a glow. They all need to know by the hand, show you what you need to know. Let me express what that the earth's not a glow. It's still not the end, oh no. Ooh, still not the end, oh no, oh no.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That was
Very
awesome.
nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. As always, thank you
Very
so much
good.
for joining us, you guys. C, are you there?
Yep.
Perfect.
Thank you all for attending Precious Metals. Sorry for oversleeping. I love this community. Hopefully people read what I wrote earlier.
I did.
I'll reference it again if anyone wants to see it. I put it in
I'll
chat
just
again.
copy and paste it right now for you.
No. It's okay. It's okay. You can reply to it if you want. But it's
Okay, there we go.
Any final comments, questions, concerns?
Nope, that was really good.
Oh, sorry, I
See,
was
that was
reading what
good.
you're saying. I'll read it after. Yeah,
I
thank
read
you.
it. It's really good.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I agree.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Keep at it. Keep doing it.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
So before we actually, first I want to hear Redford's thoughts.
Oh, I thought everything went really well today. Everybody participated and gave awesome answers. I really enjoyed listening to everybody's conversations today. So thanks everybody for participating.
Yeah, Redford, kick ass, become a pit bull. I love the beginning how you and Damsel just completely like deconstructed the person. Like, holy crap, you guys kicked ass at the beginning. And once again, sorry for oversleeping. I really do care about this. I've just not been getting.
Oh,
enough sleep,
you
but-
don't. We totally understand.
Really. You
There's
keep
something.
apologizing and we will never forgive it.
All right,
I'll tell you what.
You know what?
See, if you apologize one more time, then you'll have something to apologize
Yes,
for. You feel me?
right.
That's right.
All right.
Exactly. Just
But
get
then
some
it's an
sleep.
infinite feedback loop. Anyway, actually, I do have another announcement. So, two very last things. First of all, look at Silver Text if you missed what I said at about 1:30 p.m. Eastern. There's three very important things for both silvers and golds I needed to write. So be sure to read that. Anyone who's here who doesn't attend the Silver Rally, excluding today because I overslept, be sure to attend Silver Rallies 30 minutes before Precious Metals. It's not like very important, but I would like it if people showed up. That way it's like an actual takeover. So like we all join the live stream at once. That's kind of the idea. That's why it's called a Precious Metal Takeover. And also, moderator and admin Q&A in 25 minutes in Silver Voice Text. Be sure to be there. It's if you have any questions. So we have been told, I've heard from many of you guys that there's kind of like a disconnect between like mods or silvers or golds or whatever. I want to help repair that. So there's a moderator Q&A, 25 minutes in Silver Voice Text. This goes for silvers and golds. Golds are precious metals as well. Be sure to be there. Very important if you have any important questions or want to know more about the server. And that will last an hour until 4:30 Eastern. Okay? So with that being said, thank you all so much for this amazing Precious Metals. Enoch and Sunny, you absolutely killed it. Damsel, I love to hear more from you. You also held the fort pretty well. Redford Bear, you're going to have to change your name to Red Fort Bear because you held the fort down pretty well.
Thank you.
Anyway, love you guys all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be in silver voice text waiting for the thing to start. If anyone wants to talk to me like about like things that, you know, like maybe like server questions, etc. Things that we may not want to live stream. I don't know.
You forgot to mention Elijah. For the
Oh,
awesome
Elijah,
question.
right. Yeah, awesome question. I'm so sorry. I did not. I slept for a while. I didn't sleep well. Sorry. Elijah, amazing question. You helped out a lot.
Excellent question.
Excellent question. Thank you so much. That was a
And
really good
lots
question.
of wisdom in the answers. I heard lots of wisdom.
Yeah, good answers.
I was honored to be able to answer that question. It's a very good question.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm gonna be in silver voice text. Love you all. Take care. Amazing program. Keep it up. See you guys next week. And probably before that, because I'm gonna try and make an effort to attend live stream more often.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you, C.
All right, man. So, Precious
Thank
Metals.
you, Rex.
Yeah, Precious Metals is now concluded. Thank you all for attending.